tulog, man. Yeah, yeah. Buhay na kwento sa tunog, man. Yeah, yeah. Musikang panggising sa tulog, man. Yeah, yeah. Buhay na kwento sa tunog, man. Yeah, Umipak ng halaman tiniyak, kung maayos kalooban kasi baka maiyak. Batang kalye lumagari sa kalsada ng hulo, lumaki ng ganito, laging basagan ng bungo. 1550 Mandaluyong, puro crazy motherfucker.
Good day, ma'am. My name is Eduardo El Pendre Jr. I am the leader of Group 3, and now I would like to discuss the 7 institutional corrections of prison in the Philippines. First, I would like to discuss the San Ramon Prison in Penal Farm. According to historical accounts, the San Ramon Prison was established in southern Zamboanga on August 21, 1870 through a royal decree promulgated in 1869, established during the tenure of Governor General Ramon Blanco, whose patrol safe and prison was named after the facility was originally established for persons convicted of political crimes. Considered the oldest penal facility in the country, prisoners in San Ramon were required to do agricultural work. During the Spanish-American War in 1898, the prisoners in San Ramon were hastily released in the buildings destroyed in 1907. The American administration re-established the prison farm in 1912. General John Pershing, chief executive of the Department of Mindanao in Sulu, classified the institution as prison and penal colony, and therein confined people sentenced by the courts under his jurisdiction. Under Pershing's supervision, several buildings with a capacity for 600 prisoners were constructed. After several years, the colony became practically self-supporting with 75,000 coconut trees, which were planted at the beginning of Pershing's administration, contributing to the colony's self-sufficiency. Aside from coconuts, rice, corn, papaya, and other crops were also cultivated. On November 1, 1905, Reorganization Act No. 147 was approved, creating the Bureau of Prisons under the Department of Commerce and Police, integrating the old beloved prison San Ramon Penal Colony and Iwahig Penal. The Philippine Coconut Authority took over management of the coconut farm from San Ramon to the other prisoners. Thank you, ma'am.
When it was founded, San Ramon Prison and Penal Farm was founded in 1832, but it was destroyed during the Spanish-American War in 1888, and later on, the success of this experiment led to the establishment of Penal Farm attached to the San Ramon in 1912. Who is the important person in San Ramon Prison and Penal Farm? The important person in San Ramon Prison and Penal Farm is Governor General Ramon Blanco. He was the patron saint, and the prison was named after in Zamboanga.
Iwahig Prison and Penal Farm. It is one of the 7 penal institutions in the Philippines, and it is located at Palawan. So this is the biggest penal facility in the country at 40,000 hectares. So this is also termed as a prison without wall. So the term Iwahig has evolved from the term Luhit, which is the name of the place before the penal facility was found. So this facility was established on 1904 by the Americans. So through Governor Luke E. Wright, he made a suggestion of the construction of this penal institution. So in Iwahig Prison and Penal Farm, there are sub-colonies, which is the Santa Lucia at 9,685 hectares, Inawagan at 13,000 hectares, Central at 14,700 hectares, Montibol at 8,000 hectares, Tagumpay Settlement at 1,000 hectares, and Settlers at 6 hectares.
Good day, Ma'am RD Paslilo Anyusa. By the way, my name is Pelarez, section C22. And for this video, I am going to discuss all about New Bilibid Prison. So, New Bilibid Prison, it was located on Sampaguita Road, Muntinlupa City, and it has 587 hectares prison compound, 300 times 300 meters, or a total of 9 hectares. It was established on 1935, but it was named on January 22, 1941. The purpose, main insular penitentiary designed to house the prison population of the Philippines. It is maintained by Bureau of Correction. Also, I am going to add about New Bilibid Prison has 2 sections. One is Camp Sampaguita for medium security and Bukang Liwayway for minimum security. The next one, these are the images of the New Bilibid Prison. So, that is all about New Bilibid Prison, Muntinlupa City. Thank you for listening and welcome for the next reporter.
The Davao Prison and Penal Farm, or DAPICO, was located at Panabo City. It has a land area of approximately 30,000 hectares. It was formally established on January 21, 1932, by virtue of Act No. 3732. Law founded the prison is the Presidential Proclamation 414. The important personality involved in this prison is Governor Dwight Davis. On October 7, 1971, Governor Davis signed Proclamation 414, which reserved a site for penal colony in Davao Province in Mindanao. The Davao Penal Colony is the first settlement founded and organized under Filipino administration. It simply means that this prison was the biggest prison in the country, for the reason that it was used by the Japanese invading army as their imperial garrison.
Hello classmates, my name is Azis from the C-CRIM C22. Let's proceed about Sublime Prison and Penal Farm. Sublime Prison is located in Sablayan, Occidental Mindoro. Was established on September 26, 1954 by virtue of Presidential Proclamation number 72. Sometime in the early 90s, portion of said penal farm has been distributed to the victim whose land were inundated by massive lahar flow, burying everything under its weight. During the Mount Pinatubo volcanic growth, Sablayan person is they have 526 inmate in Sublime Prison and Penal Farm. In 2021 in the Philippines by occupation as of November 2021, 526 about inmates in the Sublime Prison and Penal Farm in the Philippines used to be a farmer of gardeners. Ang mga prison is farm nila para kuan dito sila unsa ganito tawag ato motivate nila ang sa katao na makalimot o dili nila mabuhat ang dili maayo nga to. And February 17, 2022, there are 4 sub of colonies. First is Central, number 2 is Pusog, number 3 is Pasugi, lastly is Yapag. That's all, ma'am.
Good day. I am Dina KD Cafe and I'm going to report Leyte Regional Prison. Leyte Regional Prison, the last and youngest penal facility to be built by the Bureau of Prisons. Leyte Regional Prison is located in Mahagnam, Aboyog, Southern Leyte, some 66 kilometers from Aboyog town proper. It is situated on a 861.66 hectares forested area on top of a mountain surrounded by mountain ranges.
While prisoners who are in the open community belong to the minimum security. The Leyte Regional Prison was created by virtue of Presidential Decree No. 28 and was established on January 16, 1973 under Presidential Decree No. 1101 by the former President Ferdinand Marcos.
So my topic is Correctional Institute for Women. So Correctional Institute is the country's first and only penal institute dedicated to women offenders. So it located in Mandaluyong, Metro Manila, Philippines. This operation is operated by the Bureau of Correction. So it was born via the signing of RA number 3579 on November 1929, which authorized the transfer of all women inmates of all believed prison in Manila. So the prison first opened on 18 hectares property on February 14, 1931. So according to Superintendent Virginia Mangawit, it has a capacity of 1,500, but its population as of March 1, 2021 is all about 3,364. So as of November 21, approximately 1.7 thousand inmates belong to the age group of 40 to 59 years old. On the other hand, 16 inmates were reported to be 19 to 21 years old and younger women aged 22 to 29 at 1,021. So Correctional Institute for Women is majority of the crimes the women and were accused of a drug related at 63.64. This is followed by crimes against property like robbery, shoplifting 19%, and crimes against prisons like murder and assault 13%. So according to the crime justice expert Raymond Narag, detention center of females in the Philippines are more crowded than male detention center.
Binuksan ang isip ang ideya, pinagana, sumusulat, gumugulat, may kape at marijuana beach. Ayoko nang maulit, madikit sa snitch, lalo na sa mga gusto lang humich. Sulat lang ng sulat kahit di mag-hit, tuloy sa pangarap hanggang ako'y maging rich. Nirerekta ko sa beat ang mga sakit, bawat oras ko sa buhay laging malupit. Dami kong pinagdaanan bago ko tumarating, ahon lagi kahit naiulog pa ako sa bangin. Musik ang pangkising sa tulog, man. Yeah, yeah. Uwi na ko'y neto sa tunog, man. Yeah, yeah. Musik ang pangkising sa tulog, man. Yeah, yeah. Uwi na ko'y neto sa tunog, man. Yeah, ginigising na ni mama, sabi bangon na, bago lumagari nakalika at kumaon ka. Ayos lang pala kung pananaw mo ay nag-iiba, basta madala ka niyan sa buhay na naiiba. Huwag kang malungkotan, ako lagi ka nag-iisa. Lagi sinasabi sa akin ng buhay pa ang ama, sabi ko sa kanya